The Kingdom of Heaven is Within You, Part 2. October 18, 2014. The Kingdom of Heaven is within you, and if it is not there, then it is not anywhere else. I am Sananda. Unlimited divine consciousness on all levels of creation. The one who entrusts in me, is protected. The one who dedicates himself to me, has recognized. The one who works through me, lives and is not inferior to me in anything and is equal to me, even still much more. Such a human being is to be put over everything else, because to uplift oneself from a sluggish level to the highest is unlike greater merit than to contribute to the benefit of creation, far from space-time and God's steady light reality. Remember who you are, what you have decided to do, and out of which power this your life is being nurtured. Remember yourself, and you will lament not a day in this world, regret not an hour. Instead, you will experience every moment as a unique gift, which you have prepared for yourself. It is time to give up any discontentment, any peevishness, and every complaint about the additional length of stay in this changing world. To whom? To me. Come to me with everything. I lift your burdens from your shoulders and I dissolve the trepidations of your heart. It is up to you to really let go of these conditions, then everything taken is good and right, light-filled, course. Trust in your power. And this means to empower yourself to strip off all imperfect conditions of being, because only the one, who is aware of the infinity already here and now, can reach infinity full of bliss. With these words of strengthening and deepening, in order to foster your decisions, which have to do with the redemption of inappropriate conditions, we now take the further reality of this space-time and its specific characteristics. The role of old souls. At first, it is of significance to see the role of old souls in the ascension process and regarding the uplifting of this world. These souls descended to Earth at this time in uniquely great numbers, so that the ascension can occur on a qualitatively high-grade basis. These beings therefore entered into this world full of energy and with total devotion. Having arrived in this world, they were also, like all human beings, exposed to the environment and the conditions of initial still 3D vibration and later different 4D vibrations. Over time, these souls forgot their assignments, and the remembrance of their mission in this world faded. More and more human beings therefore fell out as energy carriers or as energy providers for the planetary ascension. Thereby it happened what is known in the heavenly realms as undesired potential, namely, the transformation of the planet and the ascension of mankind required regular new interventions, in order to keep it alive. It was necessary to stoke the fire, to keep it alive, until it was no longer in danger of extinction. Undesired potentials. Today we are at the point where these concerns have also been clarified, because the decisions have also been made on this level. A second and equally significant truth is the fact that these old souls not only have lost the light-filled remembrances, instead that on this level many of these original highlight carriers have turned to the dark forces, with all of their capabilities. Some quite consciously, others unconsciously. This was another undesired potential, which demanded a lot of creativity of the higher realms of light. And the light warriors of the first and last hours as well as the great ones find themselves in this field of tension. Sometimes the process of ascension is difficult to understand due to its complexity. And at this place there is another building block for better understanding, why some valley, which seems to have been crossed long ago, returns. These aspects still have an effect today. Meaning: 1. All processes regarding the further uplifting continue unaffectedly and are always adjusted to the actual situation. 2. In the meantime, each ascending one knows his place and knows his concrete assignments. 3. All heavenly powers from distant kingdoms of different universes have sent representatives and highlight beings to Earth, who care for the secure sequence of everything else. 4. The light warriors of the first and last hours have the task to anchor the steadily increasing spiritual vibration first in themselves and then in Mother Earth. Beloved ones, the dramaturgy of this time has it truly in it. To keep one's nerve in this time, To remain anchored and to be firmly bound to the sources of all life is a great challenge for many. Repeat God's name. So I remind you of the tool of invocations. Please internalize this method to constantly recite God's name in your heart. Carry God's name always within you, whereby you repeat it as often as possible, whereby you speak a mantra, and this one, like a silent song, accompanies you throughout the day on the inside. This technique goes back to the beginning of this mankind, because the repetition of God's name, out from the depth and from a pure heart, keeps you connected and makes you unreceptive for sluggish elements. Occupy yourself with it. Bring this reality into your daily life. You do not need to do anything else in order to receive the certitude of God's steady closeness. It is these simple exercises, which, as they are consequently applied, bring the greatest benefit. So much about it. In these days, additional support pillars of the old world are removed. Phase of revelations. Look at the world. The spiral, wherein this world is absorbed, gains in speed. What comes overnight has been prepared for a long time. Today this world finds itself in the phase of revelations, meaning, A. The dark matrix is revealed to you and its creations, and B. The new light-filled matrix is revealed to you with its creations. The time of revelations is the time wherein many unique insights become possible, energy and time quality make it possible. Meaning, God's fields of grace continue to act, because even a redeemed human being, a newly awakened one, justifies any effort, which for you very often are connected with it. Important in this context is, the light warriors of the first and last hours are absolved from any direct care of individual human beings. This happens today exclusively as a result of your current free choice. Very many loving ones have declared their willingness for this act of love, who you were beyond all measures, until the very end. In principle it is true, the rescue of mankind, the rescue of the world no longer falls into your hands. You have truly fulfilled and many have more than fulfilled. What is at issue now? To immerse oneself, every day more, in the new reality, in the life, like it is behind the veil. To become a pure vessel, every day more, into which the essence of all life, God's light, can be let in. Every day more recognize the dark reality of this level, and not deny it, and counter this reality with your own and light-filled creations. To radiate more with each day, grow and become, until the kingdom of heaven is acquired within you. Beloved children, we have arrived. Life comes to you. Light comes to you. Love triumphs. The deepest darkness will suddenly be illuminated and the depressing silence must yield to the unbounded joy about your triumph, which you gain. This great time rightly deserves this description, because no time can be compared to this now time. Be willing to give up everything, as you are called from the field in the middle of your work. Be willing to let go of everything that this world offered you in impermanent goods, gave you in beauty and held ready for you in valuables. Be willing to return into the light. And until then, foremost, be willing to remove everything from your daily life, which undermines this return. Powerful swarms of angels are with you, great masters accompany your pathways. Be ready, the day is close. In infinite love. Sananda. Channeled by Jan J. Kozel. Translated by Franz. Jan's note. This is the message of the light reading on the 25th of September 2014, in Vienna. The light reading is in German. Yet energy is not bound by language barriers, and therefore every human being, no matter what one's language is, can experience the light reading live stream or on location. www.lichtweltverlag.blogspot.com